Hey everybody, welcome back. So sorry it's been so long since I have done a makeup tutorial, but you know what, we're getting back on track. Whenever I find the time, I'm going to start doing this frequently. Hold me to that. So today I want to film a spring tutorial for you guys because I have had some ladies ask me here recently just to do a pretty like pink eye or natural eye with like a bold pink lip or like a natural pink lip, whatever you prefer. First I'm going to go ahead and start priming my skin. Instead of using a matte primer today, I kind of want to be more glowy for spring. I'm going to be using the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I'm going to pump a couple pumps into my face and just spread this out. I'm so pale. I got a spray tan like 3 weeks ago and I need another one. Just take my Morphe brush. This is my foundation brush that I use. It's from the Jaclyn Hill collection, the JH03. And I'm going to be using my Estee Lauder foundation in Intensity 2. I'm going to be taking my Naked Concealer by Urban Decay in the shade Light Warm, and I'm going to apply that underneath my eye to give it more of a brighter look. Then I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and I'm going to blend that in just by dabbing. I'm not like scraping it across my face or anything. Just pressing it into the skin underneath, going all the way up to underneath the eye. Then I'll take it out. I just want this area to look bright and awake. Honestly, a makeup step you should not skip. Then I'm just going to rub it across my eyelids just to give it a good base for my eyeshadow. Okay, it's by Revolution, Makeup Revolution. It's the translucent. So I really compare it to the Laura Mercier. It's like literally not even half the price, like it's cheaper than half the price. The Laura Mercier is, I think, 40 bucks. This stuff is legit $8, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm just taking my beauty blender and going underneath my eye to set that. And then I will take this Morphe brush. It is the JH07 and I'm going to wipe that powder away. It is the JH04 and it's just a really cute angled brush that allows you to go in the holes of your cheeks really easily and spreading it more evenly. So I'm going to be taking this Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I love it. It smells so good, guys. It's like summer, like sunscreen tanning lotion is what it smells like. And I'm just going to dab that in there, do circular motions back and forth, staying in the hollows of the cheeks, tops of the forehead to give your face a little color, go underneath the jawline with it. Brush, and I'm going to take this Tarteist Pro Glow palette and I'm going to use the bottom shade, the sculpting color, to further contour my cheeks and the rest of my face. So I'm just going to dab my brush into it. I'm going to start it at the top and just kind of work my way. I'm keeping straight though. I'm not like going above and beyond, just to further define my cheek. Under my jawline just to define that more. Once I have done that, I'm just going to take a small brush, dip it into that contour shade and go down the side of the nose. Underneath my lip. This Lorac palette, Lorac, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to be mixing these two colors right here. This color is called Tinge and this color is called Technicolor. And I'm going to be taking my blush brush by It Cosmetics and just dabbing into those and going on the cheeks. So I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Blonde. I love this brow pencil. It's super easy. So I'm just going to take underneath. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see. Take this underneath. Like so. And go all the way to the end of the brow. Then I'm going to start at the top and do the same thing. Just create a straight, precise line. And follow the shape of your brow, and you can begin filling in the end. Start flicking your eyebrow pencil up so it's more natural and not as heavy. Okay, now I'm just going to brush out my brows with the spoolie side of the brow definer. Focusing on this Jaclyn Hill palette. I've had a lot of requests to do like Morphe eyeshadows because a lot of you guys have the Morphe eyeshadow palettes. This color right here in the palette. And I'm just going to dab my brush in that and work in the crease. That's where I always like to work first. And I'm just doing windshield wiper motions back and forth. And you want to do circular motions as well, like not going straight, just back and forth, but circle motions. This just allows it to blend out more easy. I always keep a brush like this on deck because when you're doing eyeshadow, you do have fallout, and I just keep swapping it away. That way it does not land and stick to my under eye concealer. With this color in the palette, it is the light pink. I'm just going to rub it on the lid. Lower lid. You're not going above where you put that crease color. You're keeping it low. I'm going to go into the next shade beside of it, this one. I'm going to go and dab my finger in this one again and go over top of where I just put that shadow. So I'm going to take this brush right here and I'm going to dip it back into that lighter pink shade that we very first put on our eyelid. This one right here, some Fix Plus, just to give it more of a metallic look. So I'm just going to focus right in the middle, and I'm just going to put that eyeshadow right there in the middle. I'm just dabbing, like I'm not moving it. Like I'm just pressing. This one, I'm just going to take a small dense brush, as you can see, just a small dense brush, and I'm just going to dab that in to that color, and I'm just going to focus it on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm just dabbing. I'm not going crazy with it, and I'm keeping it on the low lid. I'm not coming up above the crease. I'm just dabbing. This just gives the eyelid more dimension. I love doing this with my eyeshadow look sometimes because I feel like it's the missing touch. I'm just going to take a little flat definer brush, and I'm just going to go in with that same shade that we just used on the corner. This one in Pooter is the name of it. And I'm just going to dab that brush into it, and I'm going to go under the lash line and darken that up. This color down here, it's a little bit of a darker mauve color, but it's got a little sparkle to it. I'm just going to take a small brush. This is a part of the Morphe brushes. It's the E36. This is a brush I can't live without. Like, I love it. And I highlight with this shade right here. It's just a good highlighting shade. It's called In Light. With that brush, I'm just going to dab it, and I'm just going to go up here to my eyebrow bone and literally directly under it and just highlight that. Okay, and then I'm going to highlight the inner corner. So what I do is I take a like angled brush like this, and I dip it into a light brown color, and I substitute the eyeliner for eyeshadow. So now I'm going to go in with this color right here because it is super pretty. So now just to kind of brighten up the eyes, I'm just going to take a white cream eyeliner. I'm using the one from MAC. It is called NC15 NW20. It's the Studio Chromographic Pencil Crayon, like so. And now we are ready to do our mascara. So I'm going to take my eyelash curler and curl my eyelashes. Now I'm going to take this mascara. I love this stuff. It is Voluminous Superstar Red Carpet Black. It's two-ended. It's like old school. So you have the primer on one end and then the mascara on the other. I'm going to be using the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Dulce. It's really pretty pink color, and it reminds me of spring. I love it. It is such a pretty color. Oh my gosh. It like literally brings this whole look together. Like, I freaking love it. I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter in the shade Amrezi. Pretty sure that's the name of it. I say this every time because I love this stuff. And I'm using the Jaclyn Hill Set Morphe brush in JH09. I love this for highlighting. And we're going to highlight the cheekbones. Okay, once our lips have dried, I'm going to take this lip gloss and go over top. Okay guys, this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching all of this craziness, and I will see you guys in my next video.